Stairs. This next chapter will focus on the addition of a set of stairs. As with most drawing items, SoftPlan is preloaded with multiple libraries of stair symbols, which can be inserted into the drawing and then modified to suit the design. To begin, select Draw, Stair, Stair. From the Symbols menu that opens, select a stair symbol from the Fold Back library. The first click will indicate the start point of the stair or the lowest tread. Move the cursor to rotate the stair into position and then click again to set. Next, use the Edit command to modify the staircase. First, enter size information such as the stair rise, stair width, width, and landing depth. In the Stair Options tab, items like a direction arrow, the total riser count, and a break line indicating the midpoint of the stair can all be added to the stair symbol on the 2D floor plan. Check the appearance of the stair in the 3D preview window. Select OK to close the stair menu. Open the 3D Textured tab and orient the camera to view the stair. Second floor plan. At this stage, the second floor plan can be created. The simplest method is using the Auto Floor Above command. This tool references information on the main floor to automatically generate the second floor drawing. While viewing the main floor drawing, select Model, Auto Floor Above. In the menu that opens, the name of the drawing and wall information can be input as needed. Select OK to generate the second floor drawing in a new tab. The second floor is automatically added to the Model section of the navigation window above the main floor. Before designing the layout of the second floor, items that were copied from the main floor will need to be erased. The Block Erase command can be used to erase the entire garage and other wall segments that should not be included in the second floor plan. The removal of the garage created a large gap. The simplest way to have two walls form a corner is to use the Fillet command. Select Tools, Fillet. Click the horizontal wall first, and then position the cursor on the vertical wall and click again. The two walls adjust to form the corner. Using the Erase commands, remove the partition 11.25-inch walls and the door that opens to the stair. Next, select Edit, Duplicate, and click one of the double-hung windows on the left wall. Select OK in the menu that opens, and then click the window on the shorter front horizontal wall to duplicate the selected window. The next step is to sketch the partition walls that will create the layout of the second floor. Remember that room sizes do not have to be exact, as dimension lines will be drawn and edited to achieve a precise layout. Once the interior walls have been added, select the 3D Textured tab and review the appearance of the second floor layout thus far. Return to the Main Floor tab and edit the stair. Select the Stair Options tab and check the Hide Lines option in the Break section. This will hide the lines that comprise the stairs above the break line. Select OK and return to the second floor plan. Right-click the second floor tab and select New Vertical Tab Group to display the main floor side by side with the second floor. The Sync Model Zoom command from the Zoom menu allows for the second floor dimensions to be checked against the main floor plan for accuracy. Second floor modifications. With the basic layout of the second floor complete, the next step is to dimension the plan and add openings. While viewing the second floor drawing, select the Dimension command from the Dimension menu. Dimension the interior of the second floor by sketching horizontal and vertical dimension lines. Enlarged dimension numbers can be toggled on and off by pressing Ctrl-Q. Right-click the horizontal dimension for the room in the top left corner of the drawing and select Edit. Enter a new dimension of 13 feet and 2 inches right. Edit the next horizontal dimension to be 9 feet and 2.5 inches right. Moving to the top right room, edit the smaller horizontal dimension to be 3 feet and 6 inches right. Use Repeat Edit to apply this change to the two horizontal dimensions below. Continue this process until the precise layout of the second floor is complete. Once all of the dimensions have been set, the next step is to place the second floor openings. First, select Block Erase from the Erase menu. By drawing an expanding box that includes the items to be removed, multiple windows can be erased from the drawing simultaneously, and can be used to quickly select existing openings and insert them onto other walls on the plan. Right-click the right window on the front wall and select Erase. Next, right-click the window on the left and select Center Opening. With a quick edit, the window on the right wall of the front room can be changed to a patio door. Edit the window and click the Opening field. From the Exterior Door/French library, select the 60 by 80 French A2 door and click OK. Next, the interior doors can be added. Right-click the drawing screen and select Opening. From the Panel library, select a 32 by 80 panel door. Use the door preview to determine the hinge side and swing of the door and then click to add. Continue this process to add the remaining interior doors. Review the changes that were made in this lesson in each of the elevation tabs and the 3D model. Bathroom layout. The layout for the second floor bathrooms will be done using SoftPlan's symbol and cabinet libraries. SoftPlan includes a selection of leading manufacturers to choose from, as well as an array of generic cabinet styles. First, the tub and toilet can be added from one of SoftPlan's many manufacturer symbol libraries. Next, the shower walls can be drawn. Right-click the drawing screen and select Wall. In the Wall Type menu, select the Glass Shower Wall and click OK. Sketch the shower walls to create a shower space in the top left corner of the bathroom. Using the Dimension command, dimension lines can be drawn and edited to properly resize the shower space. From the Opening menu, a shower door can be added. The next step is to draw the vanities. SoftPlan includes a selection of leading manufacturers to choose from, as well as an array of generic cabinet styles. To begin the layout, right-click the drawing screen and select Cabinet, Base. Specify the cabinet's size and appearance in the Configure Cabinet menu. Position the cursor along the wall and click to insert. Add another base cabinet to the right of the first. SoftPlan's Auto Cabinet feature combines the cabinets into a single cabinet run. Edit the cabinet on the left. In the Single Cabinet tab, a sink symbol can be quickly inserted into the countertop by clicking the Sink button in the Add Symbol section. Select a basin symbol from the Kohler/Lavatories library. By clicking the Tap button, a faucet symbol can be added in the same way. Finally, click the Mirror button. Select OK in the Add Mirror menu to place the mirror above the cabinet. Use Repeat Edit to add the sink, tap, and mirror symbols to the other vanity cabinet. Using these methods, an additional bathroom can be created to complete the second floor layout. Return to the 3D model to view the appearance of the second floor bathrooms. By creating a new vertical tab group, the second floor bathrooms can be examined in both 2D and 3D to make sure they appear correctly. Auto Basement. SoftPlan's Auto Basement command quickly creates a basement plan using information contained on the main floor plan. To begin, select Model, Auto Basement. In the Auto Floor Options menu, a name can be given to the basement plan, and the basement and garage walls can be selected. The garage slab offset can be specified in this menu as well. Click OK to create the basement plan. The basement drawing is added to the Model section of the navigation window under the main floor drawing. Structural components, such as beams and posts, can now be added to the basement plan. Select Draw, Beam, and choose the 3.5 by 11 1/4 level beam from the Beam Type menu. Drawing a beam is like drawing a partition wall. SoftPlan will automatically insert the beam in the walls at both ends, creating beam pockets. Once the beams have been added, a vertical dimension line can be drawn through the beams and then edited to properly space the beams. Next, the structural posts can be drawn. Right-click the drawing screen and select Post, Post. From the structural library of symbols, select the 3-course block pier post. With the snap function enabled, add the post to the beam. Edit the post and select Adjust Height to Fit to Bottom of Beam. The copy and draw select commands can now be used to add the remaining structural posts to the beams. Posts can be easily dimensioned using extension lines. First, select Dimension, Extension Format. In this menu, the ways in which extensions are drawn from different items can be specified. Select Dimension, Item Extension, and draw extension lines upward from the edges of each post. Next, the extension lines can be dimensioned using the Dimension command. Select the 3D Textured tab and review the appearance of the basement in 3D. Return to the 2D basement plan and select Dimension, Diagonal Square. This command is used for measuring the square dimension of the basement. With Snap enabled, trace a line from the bottom left corner of the basement to the opposite corner, which will create a diagonal dimension line on the basement plan. Floor joists. To begin adding floor joists to the main floor plan, switch from Drawing to Floor System mode. In addition to information such as stairs and walls, SoftPlan will also display the plumbing drops to allow for accurate joist layouts. Before adding the floor system, select Draw, Floor System Options. In this menu, the default dimensions and other settings of floor system items can be set. Next, select Draw, Overlay. As can be seen, an overlay of the basement plan has been enabled to assist with placement of the floor system. The dotted outlines represent the beams and post placements. To begin adding the floor system, select Draw, Floor System. In the Floor System menu that opens, a list of floor system components can be selected to add to the plan. With the Break Joists at Bearing Below option selected, SoftPlan will reference the current main floor drawing and the basement drawing below to automatically break and stagger the joist set at beams and bearing walls. With all floor system components checked, select the Manual Trace Drawing method. Excluding the garage, trace the perimeter of the plan. Once the tracing is complete, the floor system is added. Next, use the Drawing Mode menu to enter Profile Mode. This mode provides visual help for setting wall heights and offsets accurately. In this example, the 10-foot height of the house walls will be applied to the garage walls. To do this, select Set Wall Tops from the Edit menu and click one of the house walls. Select OK in the menu that opens, and then click each wall of the garage to apply the height of the house wall. Using these methods, a floor system can now be added to the second floor drawing. Under the Stair Options tab, click the Create Framed Hole button. This will create a framed hole in the floor system at the top of the stair. Double-click the Shaded view in the 3D Framing section of the navigation window. A new tab opens displaying the house framing in 3D. Use the camera controls to examine the current framing. Roof. SoftPlan's roof design capabilities allow both simple and complex roofs to be quickly added and then customized in great detail. To add a roof, change to Roof mode, and SoftPlan will automatically display load-bearing walls, beams, and openings. The Multiple Floor Roof tool is useful when the bearing points for the roof appear on separate drawings. With multiple floor roof enabled, both the main floor and second floor plans are stacked on screen. To begin, select Roof Options from the Draw menu. In the Roof Options menu, the default roof properties for the project can be specified. Enter a pitch of 10 inches, an overhang of 16 inches, and a heel height of 5 inches. A roof design can be placed in multiple ways depending on the floor plan layout and intended design. Select Trace Roof from the Draw menu. Trace the eave line of the desired roof around the perimeter of the house, excluding the garage. SoftPlan will automatically apply a hip roof based on the area traced. Select the 3D Textured tab to view the current roof. Changes to the roof properties can be made by editing the roof. Individual roof edges can be edited and modified as well. For this example, edit the front hip edge of the roof and change the roof plane to gable. Items such as the overhang, gable end material, and gable corners can also be modified for the roof edge. Select OK. SoftPlan will update the roof edge while the remaining sides are maintained. Using Repeat Edit, additional hip edges can be converted into gables. Return to the roof plan. Another way to convert a roof edge to a gable edge is using the Apply Gable command. Right-click the rear edge of the roof and select Apply Gable. Next, a garage roof will be added using the Trace Roof command. Trace the perimeter of the garage roof. Once the garage roof is added, open the various elevation view tabs to review the appearance of the roofs. This is a very simple example of roof design in SoftPlan. The tools available in Roof Mode provide a great amount of flexibility for creating complex roof designs with speed and ease. Roof framing. The roof of the main house will be framed using the Truss Set feature. First, open the Roof Options menu to review the current roof settings. Default framing properties for the roof, such as framing spacing, truss style, and truss cord depth, can be set for the project in this menu. Select OK. To begin framing the roof, select Draw, Framing, Gable End Truss. Using the two-click drawing process, draw the gable end trusses. Select the 3D Framing Shaded tab to view the gable end trusses in 3D. Open a new vertical tab group to view the 3D framing mode side by side with the 2D roof plan. Next, a truss set can be added. Select Draw, Framing, Truss Set. Using the expanding box method of drawing, indicate where the truss set is to be added. Regardless of whether this roof is being stick framed or trussed, the framing members will be laid out to conform to the roof shell. Additionally, if the ceiling board were vaulted, the truss members would also form their bottom chord to match, thereby creating a scissor truss. Right-click the truss set and select Edit. Change the spacing to 24 inches and select OK. Rafters can also be added quickly using the Auto Stick Frame feature. Select Draw, Framing, Auto Stick Frame. Click on the garage roof to automatically frame it with rafters. Using these methods, the remaining roof framing can be easily completed. Orient the camera around the 3D framing model to review the appearance of the roof framing. Deck. SoftPlan's Deck feature offers many default drawing options as well as complete design flexibility to add custom decks to any building. From the frame to deck boards and customizable railings, SoftPlan contains everything that is needed to accurately create decks that will appear in 3D presentation views as well as in the material list calculations. The first deck will be added to the second floor plan. To begin, right-click the drawing screen and select Deck, Deck. The deck components will be drawn as a single item. Click to begin drawing the perimeter of the deck. Once complete, the deck is automatically added, including deck joists spaced 16 inches and the deck surface. Railings can be selected from the predefined list of library items and either manually traced onto the deck or added using SoftPlan's Auto Railing command. In this case, select Draw, Deck, Auto Railing. In the Railing Definitions menu, select the Standard Square Railing Style and click OK. Click the deck to add railings to the outside edges. Select the 3D tab to view the second floor deck. Next, the main floor deck will be added. While viewing the main floor plan, select Draw, Deck, Deck. Trace the perimeter of the deck to add it to the plan. To complete this deck design, wraparound deck stairs will be added. From the Deck menu, select Stair, Sketch, Wraparound. Click the top right corner of the deck to begin drawing the stairs. Sketch the right and front edges of the deck to add the deck stairs. When drawing a stair, remember only the approximate size needs to be sketched, since it is easier and quicker to set the detailed parameters in the Stair Edit menu. Once the deck plan is complete, review the 3D model and elevation views to make sure everything looks correct. Room Mode. SoftPlan's Room Mode adds a host of building materials with a single click of the mouse. Room Mode creates complete interiors by adding wall coverings, crown molding, chair rails, flooring, and ceilings instantaneously. This will not only update the 3D model, but also the bill of materials, allowing for accuracy when estimating the project. Rooms can be added in either 3D or the 2D floor plan. While viewing the second floor drawing, select Room Mode from the Drawing Mode menu. Select Draw, Room. These customizable library items can be automatically added if the area is completely enclosed or manually traced if a user-defined area is needed. From the Rooms library, choose the Master Bedroom symbol. The interior details associated with the Master Bedroom symbol can be reviewed in the Preview window. With Auto Trace selected, position the cursor within the enclosed room and click. The room is added and follows the outline of the interior walls. Items such as flooring, paint, baseboard, and ceiling have all been added to the bedroom with this single click. Select the Master-Closet symbol from the Rooms menu and click within the closet area. Add the Master Bath symbol next. Open the 3D Textured tab and then select Camera, Go to Room. After a room is defined, that location can be selected in the Go to Room menu. Selecting a defined room in this menu moves the camera to the interior of that room. Select the master bedroom and click OK. Use the 3D camera controls to review the interior details that were added to the bedroom in Room mode. Next, use the Go to Room command to enter the master bath. Using the Room Drawing tool, the remaining rooms can be defined. Top-down views into the 3D model can be created for easy review of the room interiors.